Yes. So today we're going to check out a trader that's basically trying to make it as a day trader, but he feels like quitting. So let's see what you have to say.
Hi guys, my name is Vlad and I'm a losing trader for already 5 years. I'm 27 years old and I've literally tried everything and I made nothing work so far. I've tried scalping, system trading, trading with indicators, algo trading, smart money concepts, ICT, everything. Name me anything that's on the internet, I've done it and I've made nothing work so far. And I want to talk about my journey, my plans for the future, and this video might help new developing traders to avoid the mistakes I've made. And let's get into it. I think a lot of my failures are because of my impulsive personality, I would say. I'm pretty pumped to go into something, I jump straight into it. I don't think a lot. If it goes good, the first 3, 4, 5 trades, I stick to it. If it loses immediately, I immediately lose the interest. And so far I've not been able to find something that fits me. I personally think there is no right trading system. What subconsciously what we are looking for is a strategy which wins all the time. We humans, our human mind is simply not used to losing. It's against our nature, it's against our instinct. We are not made for trading, and that's a big problem for me. I know my problem, I know what my issues have been so far. If I would have stick to something, I think I would already be a profitable trader.
Yeah, he's right about humans. We are not really meant to be traders, and a lot of times we do look for a strategy that, we try to look for a strategy that wins most of the time or a lot of times, and honestly, that is hard to find. And you just have to just be okay with that. And I said this before, like a lot of smart people that come in the market, they have a hard time trading because they've been right on everything, on anything that they did during their life, they've been right. So they look at this and they come into trading, and when they are losing 50% of the time or 40% of the time, they think that something is wrong. So they want to fix the strategy. They want to go for perfection, right? Going for that perfect strategy. Now, I talked about this on my last video, trying to trade that perfect strategy, but it doesn't exist. And we all go through this point of, trying to find a perfect strategy that wins 80% of the time, 90% of the time. And if we don't find that, we're going to just keep on switching strategies. And he said it himself that, he'd probably been profitable if he just stuck to one strategy. So I think we all go through this because it's like very hard for a human being to, lose over and over and over, because losing is painful. So that's another reason why, it's tough for, human beings to actually become day traders.
I personally would say I am very good at reading charts. I have a pretty good understanding of price action. I'm pretty good at calling where price is going now, where price will draw towards, and I would say I'm a good trader. I just struggle with consistency. What I plan for the future is I will start my day trading on YouTube. I will start to live stream my day trading because I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired. I don't have a bad life, but everything is getting more expensive. Everybody needs more money. And we're all trading for a reason, because we are not made for the system. That's the reason why you are watching this video. And yeah, I have developed my own methodology, my own trading system, and I will start making videos about it. And this is the one thing I want to stick with. It is completely mind-blowing how accurate, how precise it is from time to time. Nothing works all the time, but I think I have created this thing. This is my creation. From all the things I learned, from all the information I gathered, this is my personal thing I came up with. My theory, my methodology, how price moves, and And yeah, that's my thing, and I want to master it. I still work a full-time job. I'm an unprofitable trader. I'm not lying. I don't pretend to be somebody I'm not. I want everyone to see I'm not going to give up. I got shot many times here. I was able to get a funded account. I got a payout here and there, but nothing consistent. Just for
So he basically said that he came to the period, or he's at a period where he tried everything and he basically came up with his own strategy. And I'll tell this to everybody, learn from somebody first, okay? And you get used to their strategy. Eventually, you're gonna make that strategy your own strategy, where you're gonna tweak it and add your style to it. And I think a lot of traders are like that, okay? Where they will take certain strategies, they will learn from this person, that person, and then they will basically create their own strategy. And that's what he said, that's where he's at right now, where he just created his own strategy. He said that, it's hopefully is giving him the results that he wants. But, if you're watching this, the only thing I would say is stick with it, okay? You said you definitely was going to stick to it, so that's what you need to do, man. You need to stick to it.
Context, I got a funded account, so I passed both challenges around last year the same time, and I was able to get one payout in this whole year. This tells you everything about me and my trading, what you need to know. Yeah, I will commit to this. I will live stream. I work in shifts. On some days I will live stream London session. I'm in Europe. I live in Austria. On some weeks I will stream London session. On some only New York, maybe AM PM session. On my free days I plan to do both. I really want to master this thing, and I want everyone to see that this is possible. And I want everyone to see how I go from unprofitable, inconsistent to really sticking to a process, a routine, risk management and everything, and how I actually make it work, get my first payout, get my funded accounts. And I trade futures. I will day trade the Nasdaq, ES and gold. It depends on what's trending. On Apex Top Step or something like that. I don't know yet. If you're a new trader, if there's one thing I want to give you for your journey, it's there is no perfect system. Every system is losing. You have to find something which works for you. For me, for example, I'm pretty good at higher time frames, daily chart or so. I called Bitcoin bottom, top, Ethereum, the pump on Ripple. I'm really good on the higher time frames, but it's very slow. I want something that's a lot quicker, where a higher trade frequency means more trades. I can let my edge play out more often than, let's say, 2 trades a day, 1 trade a day, then 1 trade a week. You let your edge play out a lot faster, which results in more money. Find something that works for you. It also has to be compatible with your full-time job, with your life in general. So for example, when somebody's working in the gastronomy, like a waiter or something, you're 14-15 hours on your legs, and I don't think you can make day trading work because you're too exhausted. You have to do the daily chart. On my work, I work in shifts 7 days a week. In a factory, I'm leading the shipping department and so on. So it's not exhausting. I have time also to look a little bit about my trading at work. I can trade before work, some shifts after work, and on my free days I can do both. So find something which works for you, where the analysis is easy, the execution, where you exactly know what you're looking for. And the only thing you have to stick to is risk management, your routines. And just because you lose a few trades, you can't give up on the system.
Yeah, I like what he said, there's no perfect system, right? And it's funny because literally my last video I talked about this, right? Stop looking for that perfect system. It doesn't exist. And believe it or not, you're really not going to understand this until you start trading. And this is why I really want to make sure you understand this, because no one never told me this when I first started out. Because new traders, they always look for that perfect system. And if someone just told me, hey man, listen, you probably gonna be winning only 50 to 60% of the time, I'd be okay with that. But I was looking for that perfect system that is going to win every single day. So you're not gonna win every single day. You're not gonna win every single week. I wish, trust me, I wish somebody sat me down and say, hey bro, listen, some weeks, man, you're gonna have losing weeks or you have break-even weeks, it's okay. Okay, but as long as you do the right things at the end of the month, you should see some profits. And even if you do have a bad month, there's still nothing wrong with the strategy. You still have to just be okay, okay? And now he said also trade a system that works for you. That's very, very important because in general, a lot of people don't trade, a strategy that fits them. Like, for example, I don't like swing trading, okay? It doesn't fit my personality because as soon as I, swing trading, I can't go to sleep because I'm thinking about the position, right? So I know swing trading doesn't really fit my personality. So trade what fits you. Trust me, sometimes it takes a long time. Like, you've been losing trading for 5 years. Like, sometimes it takes a long time for someone to really understand that there's no perfect strategy, okay? And also understand to trade a strategy that fits you. Honestly, it takes you a long time to figure this out. So that's why I'm hoping whoever's watching this video, it doesn't have to take you that long to figure this out, man. Like, trust me, don't go through that. Don't go through that.
I think I've never went with a system with more than 30 trades, and you should do a minimum of 30 just before you can tell anything about the trading or system. 30, 40, 50 trades ideally, so your edge can play out. So everything I started, I didn't even give it enough time to prove does it work or not because of my impulsive personality. So you have to know yourself, and trading will show your biggest insecurities, your weakness. It will reveal who you truly are, and it's possible, and I will show you it's possible. Everyone will see it's possible. You will see me going from unprofitable to making millions. I say millions, I will make millions in front of.
All right, so that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. So basically, he said that overall, he was traded a system, or he was traded any system, and he said no more than 30 trades, he was switching his strategy, okay? So he traded a strategy, and he would give the strategy 30 trades, and then if it didn't work out, he would switch and go to a next strategy. And trust me, guys, I know for a fact, you've been through that, I've been through that, a lot of people have been through this. So if you are watching this right now, actually check out his channel, Goldberg Capital, that's the name of his channel. Listen, bro, if you're watching this right now, don't sweat it. It took me 8 years. So you're 5 years in, it took me 8 years. I'm glad that you're learning that, number one, there's no perfect system, and number two, trade something that fits you, and don't keep switching, okay? Just stick to one strategy. Like the strategy that you said that you have right now, stick to that, okay? And one thing that would definitely help you is to collect data on your strategy, and that data will help you believe in your strategy, even when you go through a drawdown, okay? It's gonna help you say, okay, you know what? My data tells me that, yeah, some weeks I might have losing weeks, but it is what it is, okay? So collect data, do what you have to do. Just don't keep on switching strategies. You would never get nowhere. And anybody that's watching this right now, stop switching strategies. That's the wrong thing to do. It's best to keep the same strategy, even if you have to tweak it, even if you have to, add or subtract a couple of things from the strategy. Just stick to one strategy. And don't try to look for, a perfect system that's going to, win every single week, okay? You will have break-even weeks. You will have losing weeks, okay? But as long as you do the right things, hopefully you will be profitable at the end of the month, okay? And also another important thing is trade a strategy that fits you, okay? I like trading a 5-minute chart, and I really don't look at top-down analysis. Sometimes I might peek at the daily chart, but mainly my levels are the 5-minute chart. Again, trade a strategy that fits you. I can't, swing trade, or I can't just trade the 2-second chart and go in and out like crazy. I can't, that's not my personality. So find a strategy that fits your personality and just stick with it, guys. Stick with it. Collect data, make that data give you, confidence, so you can stick to that one strategy. Hope you guys really took notes on this video, and shout out to him. Just keep going, man. Keep going, keep notes, and just track, and go from there, man. You'll be all right. Talk to you guys later.